What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to a special edition of Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio. Of course, we're not going to do all the bells and whistles that we normally do for the show. I mean, we are going to be talking a little bit of smack here and there, but it is a little bit of a serious subject. Of course, the title of the show says it all. We are going to be tackling the issues that people have with mental health, and hopefully we can put some good vibes out there, some good energy out there to where people can understand that you are not alone in this crazy ass fight, because a lot of people do think that they're alone. They do suffer in silence. And hopefully, these quotes that are scrolling on the screen, hopefully, you can read those, catch some inspiration, to make yourself feel a little bit better, or maybe you can relay these to somebody that might need a helping hand, getting out of that crazy dark um, just cesspool of crap that that we have to deal with on a daily basis on top of our normal issues. So I'm going to go ahead and just introduce Obi-Wan Jabroni. Of course, that's my right hand man. He's behind the scenes. Keeping an eye on the chat rooms and everything like that for me, so I don't have to do that. So Obi-Wan Jabroni, what's up, brother? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, and it's really good that you're doing this episode just to spread the awareness. At some point, people do go through this, or in my case, we do know people who have issues, and it's always good to talk it over and don't stay silent. But one thing I want to say is though you've got a fundraiser going right on Facebook Ninja and
Yeah.
people don't have to donate, but if you can, that would be very helpful. I know right now it's rough, for people financially. You don't have to donate. It's not about that though. We're just here to talk, spread awareness, and I believe we're live on Pook Ninja's channel too, so
Yep.
I'll be watching all the chat rooms. But I'll be mostly in the background today. I won't be saying much. I'm gonna let Ninja talk and do his thing.
Yeah.
And I know you're gonna have guests if people want to come on too, right? If they want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. If people want to come up and to tell their stories, just let Obi know in the chat, and then we can go ahead and get a link to you so you can come up and share your story. Pook just said it's all good, running live on his channel as well. Have a good show, fellas. Thank you, man. I truly appreciate that, man. So we got Nightmare in the building, another guy from Blaze's crew. Awesome channel. Please go over there and check his channel out. Hey, what's up, Nightmare? Thank you for coming out and supporting the show, bro. Really appreciate that. And of course, we got Dan B. Yellow. Dan B. Another stalwart supporter of Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio and also Blaze's crew. Thank you for coming out, bro, and also supporting the stream. And we got Pac-Man Paranormal, who I had a gender swap issue when she was on last, but I think I got that crap out of my head. Pac-Man Paranormal, go check her channel out too. And I believe you put up something just a little while ago too. So yeah, if you want to check out some cool retro vibe stuff, check that out. Go check her out on YouTube. And thank you for coming out and kicking it with us, talking about this crazy subject. And hopefully we can make some cool stuff out of a very bad situation. Jacob Waters, what's up, dude? Man, I haven't touched base with you in a long time, dude. I've been so damn busy, but you're always welcome. He says, "Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well." Yes, I am doing well, and just it's just been crazy. Channel's been blowing up a little bit here and there. Been a lot of support from a lot of different content creators. So yeah, it's been fun, but man, it's been hectic as hell. But still, sir, thank you for coming out and supporting the stream. I appreciate it, brother. And we got Mackenzie. Hey, Mackenzie, what's going on? Thank you for coming out, also supporting us in this. Like I said, it's not going to be all doom and gloom. I'm going to be talking some shit here and there, and Obi will, chime in from time to time with some of that stuff too. So, it's not going to be so damn heavy to where it's going to like bring you to tears. And if it does, you know what? That's fine, because you know what, today is hashtag safe place, because this is a touchy subject. Like I say, I try my best to make light of almost any situations, but there are just certain things that I just don't joke about. Even all the crap that we say on the show normally, I know that there's, very serious things, because I also suffer from, mental illness. I suffer from depression. I always feel that I'm never good enough. I always feel that I let people down, even though there are so many people almost on a daily basis like, yo, Ninja, you're so inspirational and you're a great motivational speaker, this and that. But in the voices inside the head, that evil entity inside you that always telling you, "No, man, you suck ass." Why are you trying? Nobody cares about what you got to say. So I struggle with that, along with some other things too. So I'm joining in the fight, because I am part of the fight. Jacob Waters, great live stream, very supportive of this topic. Yeah, man. And I think the main thing that I want to do with this talk today is, because why is it awareness when a celebrity or when the government says, "Oh, well, it's mental awareness month," or whatever, or when a celebrity says, "Well, I've suffered with blah blah blah, yada yada yada," so then it becomes important. No, it's something that's important every single day of the damn week, every single day of the damn year, because this is an ongoing thing. It doesn't go away. You can't pop some pills and it just goes away like a common cold. This is something that we all deal with, and it affects not only us, it affects our friends and our family. And sometimes this stuff is so bad that it destroys marriages, it destroys friendships and everything else. But nobody wants to talk about it because it's a touchy subject. I get it. But if you don't talk about it, we can't do anything about it. So, like I said, that's kind of what I want to talk about today. So, thank you, Jacob. Appreciate that. Let me see. Pac-Man says, "Yep, new intro." Yeah, yeah, that's a new video. I want to watch it before the show started, but I got run in my mouth and I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I would definitely watch it after the show. Custom screen printing, Wayne. My brother, he says, I'm here, my friend. Yes, I knew that you were going to show up. I had no doubt on that, because me and you are cut from a very same cloth. Even though we've never met each other, we are closer than blood brothers almost. So thank you for coming out. I truly appreciate you, man. Truly appreciate you. And we got Gonzo swinging in. What's happening, Ninja? Hey, Gonzo, what's up, brother? I'm just trying to do my thing, try to put some awareness on this, man. And just hopefully everybody can join me on this journey, because I'm only one person, but together we can make noise if we just all get together and do what we got to do, and do it the right way. That's the most important thing, doing things the right way. Because if you just want to beg and plead and say, "Oh, well, I need this and I need that," if you don't truly need it, people are going to say eventually, "Okay, you know what, Ninja, you're a fucking fake, and we don't like that shit. So now we're not going to fuck with you no more." So I guess that's the main reason why I did the fundraiser on Facebook, because when you do, there's a difference between a fundraiser and donations. With donations, you get to have your hand in the pot. But if you do a fundraiser, you have no control over that money. It goes directly, if anything, Facebook, they're an evil entity too. Sometimes, you know, if they can put their hands in it, I mean, that's on them. But at least I'm trying to raise the money to where it's supposed to go, which is a facility here in Indiana, the state where I live. So hopefully it actually goes where it's supposed to go. So that's the main reason why I did it. So nobody can say, "Oh, well, Ninja, he did this, he did that," because I'm not about that life, for one, and two, I just didn't want to deal with that headache. Mackenzie says, I have autism, anxiety, and a transgender female. And see, a lot of people will automatically just look down on all transgenders like, well, you're a freak of nature. Nobody cares about you. But it's like, no, and you know what? It doesn't matter about what you think about somebody's sexuality because what that person is, because I got a saying, what you eat don't make me shit. So whatever your sexuality is, hey, I don't care. Just as long as you're not trying to force that down my throat, I don't care. You're a human being. That's all that matters, you know? And but people don't realize that they want to let their personal feelings get in the way and they get into their feelings and then they get butt hurt over something. So what? You know what? Grow up. You got grown ass people acting like people that are still in fucking middle school and grade school. Just grow up. Just quit acting stupid. Quit quit being an idiot. Quit adding to the problem and try to be part of the solution. So thank you, Mackenzie, for sharing that. Definitely appreciate that. Oh, this is from the Juggalo. Sick fuck. Whoop whoop. Yes, yeah, the clown squad. Yes, man. Thank you for coming out and supporting it, man. I was over there. I was checking some of your live streams out. I'm not gonna lie, y'all motherfuckers scare me. So, but y'all some good dudes. Y'all just like to just cut up, and we like to cut up over here. Y'all like S tier, and but I can definitely respect that. So thank you very much for coming out and supporting this cause. That truly means a lot to me because normally I probably wouldn't have seen you. You know what I'm saying? But you saw the stream go into Pook's channel. You're like, okay, let me check this shit out. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Jacob Waters says it's not just 1 month; it's all throughout the year, and I really hope you don't need a month to remind you how important these things are. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the topic the government is. We're like, yeah, the government they put things in front of us whenever they want to because they want to keep us divided. They want us to keep fighting with each other, not only about race, but about class and about, what clothes we wear and jewelry and other stuff like that. We need to start looking past that stuff and start looking at people for truly who they are, human beings. It don't got to go no further than that. Everybody on this planet is a human being. Don't matter what color they are. It don't matter what religion they follow. We're all human beings. Period. So yeah, yeah, definitely. Thank you for that, Jacob. Truly appreciate that. I know you're not ninja, topics, channel topics. So, I'm just me, man. I mean, I do have the moniker of Fat Ninja, but at the end of the day, I'm just like the rest of everybody else. I'm just a human being. I'm flawed and everything else, just like everybody else. um, oh, Pac-Man said I'll come up if you need people to say hi. Okay, cool. Well, I will go ahead and uh, get the link for Obi to put in the chat here in a moment. Um, Obese Orson. Pook sent me over showing some love to you all. Dude, thank you very much. Because like I said, this is a very sensitive subject. Still want to have some fun with it, but yeah, just want to know, let people know that like, this is a serious subject that affects us all every single day. So thank you very much for showing the support to the stream, whether regardless it was from Pook or somebody else. I truly appreciate you. So. Thank you very much. And we got Easy Digging, another person from Blazes Crew. What's up, brother? What's going down? I appreciate you coming out, man. Every time you come out, it's always a fun time. So definitely, thank you very much. And we got Keith Leroy Jenkins. what's what's going down, brother? Thank you for coming out and support the live stream. Once again, Keith, he's a person that deals with a lot of mental, illness things too, and plus he tries to reach out to other people too and talk about it. We and that's how come I knew I found a kindred spirit in him because like we were just vibing one day on a live stream and not even talking to each other, just the comments that he was making, and then I was agreeing and making my comments, and he was agreeing. So I knew that we had a kindred spirit. So I knew I had to reach out and connect with him. And we got Squirrel, Squirrel in the building, stalwart, supportive Shane Stream, great farmers. Go over there, check it out. If you haven't went over there, go over there and check his channel out, pick him up, and also check out Squirrel too. He's got a channel too, so go ahead and check him out too. Thank you, Squirrel, for coming out. Let me see, people saying hi to each other. Yep, Pac-Man. Yep, that's what I like to see. Everybody in chat communicating, connecting with each other. Yes, we are content creators, but at the end of the day, we're all human. We all got emotions and everything else. So just reach out to each other, and you know what? If you don't like what you see, no harm done. You know what I'm saying? But you won't know if you don't check nobody out. Easy digging. I gotta come support the mental. Yeah, man. And Easy. He's This is how cool Easy is. He's actually a fucking hero. He shared with me a video that was a documentary on him, and that's all I'll say about it because he's a private person, and I respect that. But what I will say, there are true champions on YouTube. I'm not talking about like a movie star, an influencer with millions of people, and all that stuff like that. Easy is just a normal human being like the rest of us. You don't have no big, fat, overblown ego. And the dude is a fucking champion. And I'm I'm definitely proud to call him a friend, along with Dan B, Nightmare, Blaze, and all his other crew over there on his channel. So, dude, man, you you are a fucking beast, bro. You are a fucking beast. All right. So, let me see. Let's go ahead and get that link. Okay, we're gonna copy. All right. And there is the link, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right. No, no, man, dude. It means a lot because you trusted me with that information that I wouldn't do something crazy with it. So no, man, it means a lot to me that you trusted me with that. So man, that's how come I said, dude. Like we're battle, like I think in the army they call them battle buddies. That's what we are, bro. Like I'm willing to stand side by side, side by you all the time. Whenever shit got to go down, I'm there because, like I said, dude, you are a fucking beast, bro. Like people, like I said, I don't know if I'd have been able to do what you did. I'm just being honest. You know, I would believe that I would, but when the time came down and the shit went down, who knows how somebody's gonna act. So. Boston Spencer, what's up, dude? Man, Boston Spencer's over from Pesci's crew. Boston Spencer, government sucks. They want racism, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, and bigotry of all kinds. I want to tell you that, brother. Me, as well as a man who still thinks like this, and I want to punch wall. Dude, I get you because you see that stupid shit every single day. You could walk outside probably right now and see an example of what you just said, and that's pitiful. People need to just look at each other like a normal human being because I'll tell you a little story. Just last year during the winter, we had a bad snowstorm here. And my wife got well, we had an SUV back then. She got it stuck in the driveway. Five people drove by. Five people. Nobody stopped just because she had a black kid in the car. My oldest son, John, didn't stop. Five people didn't. They didn't even slow down. They just kept on going by. you know, you just see that stupid shit every day, and it makes you just want, like Boston said, makes you want to fucking punch a wall. So, yeah, man, I totally feel you on that. Totally feel you on that. Easy. Yeah, fuck you, man. You, you might as well tell them these fine people why I made you cry. Yeah, fuck you, easy. No, Easy's just a cool ass dude, man. He's willing to, just lay it out there. And then like when I earned his trust, he shared that really heavy piece of content with me. And like I said, I don't forget stuff like that because you know what? You don't find people like that every damn day. Mostly it's people that want to stab you in the back. They want to, rake you over the coals, trying to get money from you, whatever, trying to influence you to do the wrong things, say the wrong things, whatever. But when you come across those true people, you need to hold on to those people because those people is shrinking every single day because people don't want to put themselves out there because people are scared. They don't want to put themselves out there and just, say, hey, I'm a cool person. Let's be cool. 9 times out of 10, they get shot down. They get shot down. So then it's like, well, damn, I'm trying to be a cool person. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to inspire people, lead people, whatever, and instead of getting shot in the foot or getting stabbed in the back, so why should I do it? That's why a lot of people don't put themselves out there no more. Keith says salute to the chat. And Dan B says, I have a hard time telling people about the problems that I have because you don't want to get hurt. You've been hurt before, and it's like that kid touching touching the electric socket for the first time. Like, oh man, that was fucked up, you know. But it's like, okay, do I touch it again? Of course, you want to say no, but you got somebody over that's like, ha ha, I want to see how bad it hurts. So they grab your hand and shove your fingers into the damn light socket. You're not even trying to do it. Somebody else is making, forcing you because they're being so damn negative. So you end up doing that shit because there's just so much negativity. So without thinking, you didn't put your finger in a light socket again. And it's like, damn, why did I get hurt? Oh, this motherfucker, because I couldn't think straight. So I'm dealing with all my normal shit, plus my other stuff up here. And this motherfucker said something, did something, whatever, to get me to do the wrong thing. That's fucked up. People shouldn't do that to people. Yeah, easy. Yeah, that's just disgusting. Yeah, it's flat out disgusting. We need to just start being people to help other people out. Okay. Mountain Timer, what's going on, dude? Doing good with shows like this. Much respect. Hey, man, thank you. Thank you. I know that, you tend to cause some waves and everything, but you know what? Still, deep down, I don't give a damn. You still a good person. You can make that choice to be good. And I'm always here. If you ever need to talk to me, I'm here. Regardless of what anybody else says about you, if you got to talk to somebody, I'm here. That's what I do. You know, it don't it don't matter that I'm an ordained minister or none of that stuff. I'm just a human being that likes to help, and wants to help people. That's the thing. You got to want to do it. I want to do it. I mean, yes, for one, of my faith. Two, I'm in the same wagon that everybody else is in. I've been ostracized my whole entire life. I'm not black enough. I act too white. But then I go around white people. Oh, well, you don't act white enough. You got darker skin. I can't deal with you because of your skin. I've dealt with that crap my whole entire life. Plus on top of the issues that I got up here. And it's like I'm just tired of seeing people try to do something different, try to be better, and then they get shit on by somebody and then they retreat, but then they retreat so far they put a shell around themselves and then they can't be reached by anybody. That's the part that pisses me off the most. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Plus, like I've said before to some people, September is a very bad time for my wife because unfortunately her biological father lost his battle with mental illness and he took his own life via shotgun. And I've had to deal with that my whole entire time. You see, me and my wife, we've been married for 21 years now. So for 21 years, I've had to deal with that. And believe me, that is not easy because every year at the same time, It happens every single year because that shit don't go away. Like I said, you can't just pop a pill and it goes away. It's always there. It's not going nowhere. So we got to learn how to deal with it. But it's hard when you got society, the government, all of the outside influences saying, it don't matter. It'll go away. It's a phase you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Obi, did you get that Pook out to Pac-Man?
I did, yeah. I tagged her in chat and sent
Oh,
her the
okay.
link.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Boston Spencer, all and society makes us do this. Always keep your guard up. Being from the Northeast, I am used to trusting nobody. Right, right. Because that's how it's groomed to be. You can't trust nobody. DTA, that's what Stone Cold should say. DTA, don't trust anybody. And I mean, that was part of his persona, but actually it applies to real life too. Don't trust anybody. I mean, like you might have a cool best friend, but you won't know it because you're on your guard. You are afraid to interact with whoever it is because you're afraid, well, if I show myself being a friend, they might hurt me, so I'm just going to stay back. I'm going to wait what they going to do. Well, guess what, that person is probably doing the exact same thing. I think that person might be cool, but I'm just going to wait and see what they do. So now all of a sudden you got two people that could be best friends that will never actually interact with each other enough to be best friends because you always got your guard up. Always got your guard up. Now, see, that's the love for Mountain Timer. Hey, Mountain Timer, good to see you. Sup, Mountain Timer, how you feeling, brother? See, dude, you got support. We all got support, man. It it don't matter where you are in the world. YouTube can bring us together or drive people apart. It just all depends on what part you want to play. If you want to play that part that you want to tear people up, that's on you, but it's your choice. It's also your choice if you just want to be cool with people and get supported the right way. That's your choice. Everybody's got a choice. Let me see. Khalid Muhammad. What it is, fam, listening to you while I do a couple of lawns. You know what? Hey, me, me and Khalid, we go back. Boy, we was thick as thieves back in the day. And, he saw what I went through, being a black man, that liked other things that wasn't black. And he was one of the very few people that stood beside me. He never turned his back on me. And that's why to this day, like if he ever needed me and I could actually help him, I'm right there. Just because of that simple show of respect and love that he showed me back then, it reigns supreme today. That's what I'm talking about. People need to cultivate these friendships because you never know who you're gonna need. I got another story. I'm full of stories. I was out with a wife one time, and a white guy was choking. He started choking. Everybody in the whole restaurant froze. Now, at that time, we were, in the midst of getting our foster license. So when you are a foster parent, you have to be CPR certified, first aid certified, all that. So I knew how to do the Heimlich maneuver. So I grabbed him real quick, boom, food shot out. And just before he said that, see, now see, here's the kicker. Just before I did that, I heard him make a comment about a black guy that he hated at work. So I whispered in his ear, "Hey, guess what? A black guy saved your life." Now, I don't know if anything came out of that. I don't know if he changed his ways or whatever. But once again, you don't know when you're going to need somebody. Just don't know. So going further down the chat here, let me see. You got people saying hi again, more hi. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. People just chatting it up, chatting it up, chatting it up. That's what's up. All right, thank you, Obi. Um, so yeah, just chat it up, chat it up. That's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. Um, Wayne says color should never be the issue. We are all family. Yeah, That's what I've been saying. And see, I told Wayne my one story about about when I was a kid. And I'll say it again. Hey, Ariel, what's going on? We got Corner Clubhouse in the house. We got Ariel in the house. Thank you for coming out. Thank y'all for coming out. Yeah, my story that I told Wayne when I was 6 years old, I was outside, doing boy stuff, playing with my toy cars, which was actually the General Lee. That's how colorblind it was. I didn't give a damn about that it had the rebel flag or shit on it. It was just a toy car. I liked it. My mom got it for me, so I was outside playing. And the neighbors who had moved in recently was a white couple, and they had two kids. They had the girl name was Sunshine, other one name was Paul. Paul, seeing me outside playing, he came out, me not thinking nothing of it, me being colorblind. I didn't care that he was white. We started playing. We started having a good old time. The father comes out, comes down the steps, walks over, picks up Paul, and walks into the house. And he said, before he walked into the house, he said, "You can't play with him. He's one of those people." Now, me being 6 years old, I thought I did something wrong. So I run into my house. I'm in tears because, like I said, I thought I did something wrong. I'm asking my mom, like, why did he say that? Why Paul can't play with me? What's wrong with me? And so my mom, she basically spent an hour trying to explain racism to a 6-year-old boy. No child should have to go through that. No parent shouldn't have to go through that shit about explaining what racism is to a 6-year-old boy. That's ridiculous. But that's what happened. That's what happened. So not only, like I said, the issues that I had going on up here starting to develop all those years ago, then I had that laid up on top of it. So of course, does it make things easy? Yes, we are all family. Yes, yeah. We all family, but it's people that don't understand that or won't understand it. That's the problem. That is the problem. And once again, now we're going to go ahead and go to commercial. The regular EV Mux commercial that I played during regular episodes of Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio. Like I said, it's going to be about a minute 15 seconds. Of course, you see in the tag below me, I am an EV Mux affiliate. So if you do click on the link to try out EV Mux, if you use that link to sign up for a paid version of EV Mux, I do get a little kickback. Hashtag putting it out there. So we're going to play the commercial. So go ahead, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. And when we come back, we will continue the discussion, and hopefully some more people will actually want to come up and share some stories that they have about mental illness, because I could run in my mouth all damn day, and I don't want to be it about me. I want it to be about everybody. So you have been listening and participating in Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.
Okay, we're back. Thank y'all for sticking around. Like I said, it's a special edition of Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio, trying to raise awareness for mental health issues. As Obi said at the top of the show, I am running a fundraiser not donations, fundraiser. You see at the bottom of the screen, we've already made $162. Like I said, this is going to go on for the rest of the month. So, because I didn't want people to feel like they had to donate like right now. Hey, we got several paydays throughout the month. So, hopefully, if you want to throw a little change this way, you don't got to be pressured to do it at one time. And like I said, you don't even have to donate anything. Just the simple fact that people are here supporting us right now, sharing stories in the chat, talking to each other, sharing some experiences. That's what it's truly all about. That's what it's about because, like I said before, we think that we're alone in this fight. We think that, nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody wants to pay attention to me because I'm less than nothing. And that's not true. If you were less than nothing, you wouldn't have people like me ready to stand up on the front line and say, you know what, for people that do stuff like that to people like, people like us, fuck you. And I know I'm probably going to get talked to, get talking to by Wayne, but that's just how I feel. I mean, I can't, control how I feel sometimes. And I mean, it's a real touchy subject. I'm glad I went to the commercial because I was starting to get choked up a bit so I can get myself back together before I got back on camera. So we got 13 people in the building. We got 12 people on YouTube, one person on Twitch. Thank you very much. That must be Captain America. Once again, thank you for your service for holding it down on Twitch. I truly appreciate you. Okay, going back to the chat here. Color should never be an issue. We are all family. Yep. Um, Pook says we all bleed red. Only race is the human race. Yeah, hey, you know, it's and that's what makes it so bad. Like we get people like people that's older, like like me and Pook. We get it, but like we had to grow up through that bullshit. And it's like, okay, we're older now. We realize the change that needs to be made. Why don't other people know it too? Because ignorance. It's just it's just ignorance, just stupidity. And Dan B says I've been put down a lot of things in my life that I can't get back. You kind of get me going a little. And, I don't want you to be pissed off and go out and beat somebody's ass. I'm not. I don't want you to feel that way. I just want people. I just want to open up a open dialect between people because all of us are different, right? But we are still all the same. Like Pook said, when we get cut, we bleed red. I mean, I'm kind of fat, so I might bleed some Rocky Road or some bacon grease or something. But I mean, that's a different issue. But we do bleed the same, and we react the same when we get hurt. We either retreat back into the shell or we lash out in anger because we want to destroy the thing that hurt us, or that's right there in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we may be different, but yet we're still the same. Boston Spencer, inside our bodies, we all bleed red, and we all survive by a heart. Yeah, exactly. But people just don't want to see that because of bigotry, ignorance, and a whole other myriad of words that we can you know uh go down there. And hey, Jason Saunders, what's up? He said, hey guys, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for coming out and supporting the stream, brother. Thank you very much. Pook says 100% Boston Special. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, wow, what the fuck is wrong with people? Do I know, like, people are shocked when I tell that story. But I mean, I literally remember that story like it was yesterday because it affected me so deeply because I was just a 6-year-old kid. I didn't know no better. I mean, like I said, that was the very first time I had a taste of racism. Up until that time, the first 5 years of my life, nothing. I was 6, bam, I got a big log dropped on my head. So yeah, yeah, what a stupid person to say. Yeah, yeah, it's stupid, ignorant, and everybody else all knows that it's all taught in the home. I mean, yes, people do get influenced by society, but that type of deep hatred and stuff like that, that's cultivated in the home. And but people don't want to talk about that though. People want to just say, "Oh, well, it's the government. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that." No, it's in the home. That's where it's all that crap is born from. Yeah, yeah, Boston Spencer. Nobody's born with racism. It's taught, and that is the reality. Yeah, exactly. Like I just said, it's that crap is born in the home. It's born in the hearts of the people that are putting these kids out in the world, and they want to embed that type of hatred seed into them to and then push them out into the world to let that shit spread like a fucking virus. Yeah, totally. Yep, easy. Sadly, that's the world we live. Yeah, it is sad because there are so many people that have to deal with that type of stuff. And we got a guest coming up here. Let me go ahead and get the camera set up. Let me see. Da, 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 da. It's a little big. Fuck it. Who cares? It's Granny. What's up, brother? How you doing,
What's
man?
up, man? Not shit, man. I'm sorry. I forgot you said 6. I thought you said like 7, so I was a little bit late.
Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's totally all good. I'm just kind of going through the chat. I did plan to kind of like talk about some games and stuff, but like we got a really good conversation going. And this is what I really wanted. I really didn't care about talking about games per se. I want to talk about
Yeah.
get the conversation going. So we got Jason Saunders says we all go through tough times, each and every one of us, but we rise above it. Rise above it. We get help and stick with it. Our friends and loved ones. Yeah, see, that's what it is about. See, there's a lot of people that don't have that support system. So, like people that have that support system, if you don't have somebody to help, find somebody to help. Because I guarantee there's somebody that you work with, you go to school with, you go to church with, like whatever, what have you. Anything outside the home, I guarantee you there's somebody that is suffering in silence and needs some help. And like I said, it's tough doing that shit because you don't want to get shit on. You don't want to be attacked. It's like, oh, well, this motherfucker, he's weak. He's just saying, I want to help people with mental illness. Ah, go to hell, stuff like that. But you know what? That's cool because you know what? You're better than that person because you're willing to take that risk and they're not. They want to sit back and be a stupid ass idiot. So you know what? That's on them. So Granny, I'll go ahead and kick it over to you. So like what's your take on mental illness?
Oh shit, man. Fuck. So what? Going back to what you just said, as somebody who considers himself mentally ill, I've been thrown out of 2 funny farms. I don't know if I've told you that. Like,
Yeah, you
I've been
told me that.
physically removed from mental institutions. A lot of it because it's like I used my rights. Like one of them happened during a bomb threat, and they wouldn't give me my shit when I was leaving, and I fucking threw a huge fit.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm in a ongoing litigation with them because of it.
Mhm.
But man, I think yeah, dude, like myself, like shitting on people. I do it pretty well natured, you know what I mean? But like definitely it's to like kind of mask some of my own like inner fucking pain and shit, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I like being funny, like laughing helps me forget about all the dog shit that's happening in my life, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
and sometimes it comes at other people's expenses, but just know that that like anybody that I do that to, like right after that, and you know, I'm not a character online, you know what I mean? But it is an exaggeration of my personality.
Mhm.
Um, and if I ever say anything that upsets anybody, you can always talk to me after, and I'll explain to you why I said it, and I'll probably even tell you fucking sorry, you know what I mean? Because like there is an entertainment value online. But when you do that shit maliciously in your everyday life, that's a whole different fucking story.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's some like deep seated fucking mental shit that you can't cross that bridge, so you have to shit on everybody around you.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Because you want to protect yourself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah. Mhm. And that's the fucked up thing. You you have acquired a personality based on your defenses because nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to get shit on. Nobody wants to made feel less than. So it's like, you know what? If I destroy them first, I ain't got nothing to worry about. And that's what people do, and it's a shame because then it totally just just bowls over any decent interactions that could become from people to become friends or allies, or just say, hey, look, I know that person, like we're not friends or anything, but I know that person, they're cool, and then we just move on. But no, we always gotta, like Boston said earlier, gotta keep your guard up all the time, and it's like it's
Yeah.
tiring. It's tiring.
Oh,
You
it's
know.
absolutely fucking exhausting, and I completely agree with you. So like, like I said, man, it's hard for me to decipher that. That goes back to that old adage. It's like that alpha male mentality, man. Like some of your best friends are because you fought them. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, I mean, I'm sure you know that. I
Oh yeah.
think that's lost on kids nowadays. I don't think that really happens too much anymore.
Hmm.
But I mean, I don't know if that was necessarily the right thing to do. But kids are cruel, and they pick on each other and shit. And I mean, like, this being said, outside of the internet, I don't shit on anybody. I welcome being shit on because honestly, it makes on the internet, I think it's fun. That's just, and that's probably like how I was raised as well. Because like, fuck, man. I know you were talking about racism, man, and I think I've told you before. Like, I come from a family of racists.
Hmm.
It's fucking terrible. Like, I don't seriously. Like, I told them if they don't fucking stop, I won't even let my kids around them
Right.
because like I don't want them to learn that that's okay.
Hmm. Right.
And so I mean, and of course, like the alcohol and everything else, man. Like the only thing I ever got from my parents was and I'm not saying it was abuse. Like I fist fought my dad more times than I can fucking count. I've my mom, every time we had an argument, it was just fuck you. Still to this day, it's the same thing. That's all I get. We just get to this impasse, and she goes fuck you, and I'm like, well, no, fuck you. Like that's a weird relationship to have with your mom. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
let me give you an example. These like really, really nice, hardworking black people moved in. My mom lives in a duplex.
Mm,
Moved in next door, and she fucking lost it for the
mm,
first like 2 days. And I went over there because I mean she was being a absolute C. I went
mm.
over there and I said, if you guys want to get her evicted for this, I will not blame you, and I will fucking sign a letter helping you do it because you don't deserve this kind of shit.
Right.
And
Right.
I mean that's just how I am, dude. Like I don't give a fuck what color you are. That does not matter to me whatsoever.
Hmm.
And maybe that shit that maybe that comes from all the deep-seated racism that I saw, like, and I mean not like violent racism, but dude, I just don't like that shit.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Hmm.
I don't know. I think a lot of that's exaggerated by the way I was brought up.
Right. Yeah. Because see, a lot of people think that mental health issues can be brought on. It's all about who your parents were. Like it's genetics. No, mental health issues can be actually implanted by, like you said, how you was raised. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand that connection between how people act and mental illness. It goes hand in hand. No, I truly believe nobody is inherently born evil. You're just born, and then how you're molded through your life, that's how you become good or evil. Because I used to do, I've done my share of evil stuff, but look at me now, because it's choices that I've made. Eh, you know,
Right. Well, that's the age-old argument. What are we talking here? Are we talking environment or how you were born? Because that's one of the biggest psychology debates that they have. Is a person influenced more by their environment, or is it they were inherently born that way?
yeah, and like you said, that's a argument that will keep on going, because then you got people want to think that their opinions are right, of course, and that's where the argument continues because of that. Yep, yeah, you're
Yeah.
totally right, man. You're totally right. Go into the chat real quick. My email address is in the about section if anyone ever needs an ear. See, that's what I'm saying. See, people putting themselves out there. So yeah, if you don't have Easy Diggins YouTube channel, it's the exact same thing right there, Easy Digging. Go over there, connect with him. Easy, I'm not going to play your video because we're getting kind of short on time, but if you connect with Easy, and if he wants to share that with you, he would. I mean, the shit will fucking make you cry. I mean, The only reason why I didn't cry on the video because I had cried earlier that morning when I was making my promo for the live stream for today on Shane's channel. That's the only reason why I didn't cry. I welled up a couple of times, but I did not cry. So
And
yeah,
that's another thing too, man. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'll cry into your chest, dude. Like if I'm sad, fuck it, dude. That's such a misconception. Like it takes a tough dude to cry in front of other dudes, and then I might even cry and fist fight you. I don't
right,
know. You
right.
know dude. Fucking cry. Let that shit out because holding it in just makes you go punch trees and shit. Trust me, I know.
Right, right. Exactly. We got actually Khalid Mohammed, which I actually know him by his real name. He wants to come up for the conversation. Obi, could you go ahead and put the link back out there in the chat again, please, so Khalid can connect with us and come up on the panel.
I actually did tag him in the chat and send him the
Oh,
link.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Boston Spencer says, we have our feelings, good and bad. We can act on our emotions. Sometimes we can control it. Sometimes we can't. Yeah, and but now see here's the kicker though. If we are in an environment where our negative emotions aren't being brought up, then it's going to be a smoother. I'm not going to say totally smooth, ride, but it's going to be a smoother ride instead of having all these jagged potholes and everything in the road. And there might be a few little divots here and there, but for overall, it's going to be a smoother ride. So, yeah, I definitely agree with that, Boston. Because if you are in a shitty environment, it tends to make you, well, guess what? Shitty. You
Yeah.
may have all the greatest intentions in the world, but if people just start shitting all over you, well, you just be like, you know what?
And
Why am I trying to be cool?
and you always act the way that you're taught until you teach yourself different. That's the
Right.
that's the problem, right? So like I mean, you're always in the that's I guess that's the common misconception in my mind is that you can teach yourself not to do that, the not to act like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like that's
Hmm.
the thing because I definitely I never had the racism stuff, but I definitely used to act like my parents and I still do sometimes.
Hmm.
And I have to catch myself.
Hmm. Tomorrow will be a better day. You know what? You got to have that attitude. Tomorrow, you know what? Today was fucked up. I mean, it was nothing but a hot, stinking dog turd. But you know what? Tomorrow we got a better. We got a chance to rewrite it. And so we need to just try to have that. As we move forward because a lot of this stuff up here is up here. So if we start changing our mindset up here and then have a support system, because once again, you can't do it by yourself. We all need some damn help. But if you get
Yeah.
some help in the support system to change this up here, that everything else starts to fall into place. There's going to be a time when somebody tests you, but then it's like, you know what? It's all right. You know what? I ain't even going to stress because I have people that come at me from time to time, but I don't I don't give them the time of day. I just ignore them, and you know what? They may go away, or they may just try harder to get me pissed off. But the thing is, you're not worth my time. I'm not going to waste my energy, what little energy I have, because I am fat, so I don't have a whole lot of energy. So I'm trying to use that energy the best way I can. So I'm not going to let a group of people or a single person or what have you, fuck with that energy. So, but that took years. That I just didn't come out the box like that. I had to learn that shit. And luckily, later on in my life, I had people that was willing to, teach me how to, do that. And we got we got Taco Bell. Pook sent me over, showing some love in the tacos banditos. That's what's up. Taco Bell, secretly one of my dark secrets. I love Taco Bell. If I could eat Taco Bell every day, I would, but I know I would never be able to do a show because I'd have to buy a laptop because I'd be doing the show from the fucking bathroom. But
Dude, you have to make 6 figures a year to eat Taco Bell, expensive as that shit's got, dude. That shit got so fucking expensive.
I know
Bro, when
that's
I was a kid, that shit was so fucking cheap, man. That's why we ate it.
right, right. You could buy like 40 fucking tacos for like $12 or something.
Yeah. Now that shit'll cost you $400. You're like, what the fuck? This is just tortillas and horse meat.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I never thought that you would have to wait until tax time to go eat at Taco Bell.
And back to the mental health thing, man. Like I said, like, dude, so like during that time where I was going through the funny farms, like I went to hospitals and shit, just like trying to talk to people. And the weirdest thing is, and I know you know how I feel about religion, but I'll tell everybody else, I'm completely anti-religion. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in any of that. But the weirdest thing was that I still to this day get counseled by a Catholic priest. And I know that's strange as fuck, and no, he doesn't F me. But no, man, it was the strangest thing because like I ended up calling him and everybody told me to find this guy. He was like, listen, he's kind of like a rogue priest. The guy was a drug addict and shit, and like plus he's Irish. He's got that fucking like soothing Irish accent, you know what I mean? So like still to this day, fucking thank you, Father Pat. Like he helped me out of some shit. I've fucking cried in his office and shit. We've had some very serious discussions that he is completely open into listening to. Some of them have shook his faith a little bit, he's even said. I mean, but at the same time, we have both of our different belief systems, and we're just two guys talking to each other that he understands that I need the help, I need the outlet. You know what I mean? So that's where I find my relief.
Exactly. And see, that's how we're supposed to be. It's not about your personal differences. It's about simply reaching out to help somebody that is in need of help. It's just that simple. But it's the layers of the crap that we got to go through to get to that help. That's where we come into the problem. And I'm so glad that, regardless if he's a rogue priest or not, his faith is still allowing him to open up to you and then you to open up to him. That's what it's all about. That's what this stream is about. But that's the way life should be about. It's not just this particular live stream. It's about this is the way you're supposed to act like when you turn off your computer or exit out of this video or whatever, you should take this with you. You know, you see somebody in need of help, just offer it. You know what? The worst thing they can say is no. Yeah, they might have a negative comment, but you know what? At least you got that small brand on your heart that you say, hey, look, I tried to help somebody. They were a complete fucking dick and they didn't want my help, but at least you offered it to them. And so if something happens to them or whatever, at least it's not your fault. So,
Yeah.
But that's definitely a lot easier said than done, though.
It is. And a lot of times, man, like, so, I'm prone to blow ups and I will like, I mean, I haven't fought in a long time because that's just fucking stupid, bro. I'm in my 30s. Like, I don't need to fist fight anybody unless it's like we're boxing for fun or something. But
yeah,
I will blow up on people on the fucking internet and they'll get my full fucking attention. And usually that's not for the best. But that energy to me, like, I don't know why I find it fun. I understand that a lot of times it's negative and it upsets a lot of people usually. Because I mean, you don't know the whole Tampa terrorist story, but they say that I murdered this guy, which basically me and him went back and forth for 6 years until I finally had enough and I said some shit and he quit like completely. So I kind of feel bad about that a little. No, I don't. I don't feel bad about that at all. Fuck him.
I was getting ready. I was thinking, he's so full of shit right now.
Yeah, I don't feel bad at all. I think it's funny, dude. I really do. But I mean, at the same time, like, I don't have any ill intent towards him. Their character. We're characters. Yeah. His was especially a character. Mm-hmm. I'm myself, but he was a character, and he decided that after he got beat, he would fuck off. So.
Shit. That's awesome, dude. Going back to the chat here, I am so far behind now. Pook Girl says, I listen to music and play video games to get away from the drama. Yeah, we have to learn something we can do to alleviate that anxiety, and to push away that negative energy. So, because that's why I play video games too. Yeah, I mean, I'm a homegrown, corn fed gamer. But I also it helps me to relieve that stress, push away some negativity, and I listen to all different types of music. Once again, not the stereotypical black man. I'll I'll pump some rock. I'll pump some heavy metal, to get that shit out, like rah, get that shit out. That's how I de-stress, But you gotta try things out to see what works, because like what works for me and Poop Girl may not work for Granny. It may not work for Obi. It may not work for somebody else in the chat. So that's where you got to have that big support system to, like, hey, I do this. How about you try that? Or, just be adventurous. Get on the internet. Don't go on the dark web, no crazy ass shit like that. But, just get out there and just search, try to find something that you can do, some kind of hobby, something to, distract you, some escapism. And and especially if you don't have that support system, you definitely need that stuff then, because you don't have nobody around you. So then you got to do it yourself. It definitely makes the journey harder, but it still can be done. You just got to be able to want to do it. You got to want to do it.
Yeah, I agree completely. But you can also use video games to escape your reality way too much, and where to it's unhealthy.
Yep.
I've done it. I've
Yeah.
done it in the past. And with that being said, you know what? Speaking of one of the blow ups, Pook probably didn't deserve a lot of the shit that I said to him that night either. Pook Ninja and I have had our differences, and it's all water under the bridge too. So that should show you right there. I mean, dude, I really enjoy Pook. I think he's a fucking swell dude, but we've had our differences, and I'm really, I can get very aggressive when it comes to that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like, like you say, your upbringing and stuff that you've been through, and Pook, he's had his share of rough stuff too, and like y'all are two very strong-minded individuals. I'll put it that way, and y'all not gonna back down from each other, and but at least y'all are both men enough to come to a ceasefire. See, that's what's up. You know, why do you think me and Pook have been friends for over 35 years? We've had tons of disagreements about a lot of different things, but we are both, man enough and mature. It's like, you know what? I know that I cannot make Pook think any different than what he does now, and he can't make me think any different too. So why even fight about it? Okay, we agree to disagree, and then we move on. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Up
How many
there's
times y'all been in arguments about fucking Donkey Kong strategies?
um, not really that. Oh, we got another guest coming up here. Let's get the camera
Oh
there.
yeah.
Uh, okay, that it is totally not accurate, but what the fuck, we're gonna go with it. It's Poop Girl
Yeah,
77.
Hey,
yeah.
what's up?
Hey, what's going
All
on?
right. Me and my daughter actually played Turtles,
Uh-oh.
and she
Oh,
actually played on my PlayStation 5 controller. She did pretty good. She did pretty
Nice,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
We got people in here still saying hi, talking to each other. Nat, Nat King COVID. Oh my goodness, that is fucking awesome. We got people subbing to each other. That's what I like to see. Everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't on here earlier. I was streaming my own.
Oh no, you're fine. Hey, you
You
gotta
know,
do your
and
own
also
thing.
video games bring, like, if kids together, you play. Like I said, I love the couch co-op.
Yep.
You can
Yeah.
go on there.
Yep, absolutely. Boston Spencer, I'm a former drug user. I used to hang out with
Mm,
them after being clean. Get a little annoyed, bugging you now. Yeah, I don't, I don't think I'm better than them, but now I choose to stay away due to the danger. Yeah, hey,
yeah.
you smartened up, dude. There is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to watch out for your own fucking life, bro. You say, hey, look, I don't want that life no more. I ain't trying to be a part of that life no more. So I
Right.
gotta,
Right.
yeah, no, that's definitely no. And you know what? That makes you more of a man, because, I bet those people be shitting on you all the time. Oh, come on, Boston, what the fuck, dude? Fucking pussy. You say, well, fuck
Right.
you. I'm gonna stay over here and stay clean while you blow all your money on fucking drugs to put up your fucking nose. So fuck you. That's what's up,
Right.
boss. That's what's up.
Hey, but
Let's
let me get them leftover drugs.
shut up, Grady. Right. Mountain Timer, there is nothing wrong with being male and emo. You damn right. You damn right. Now,
Mhm.
see, I wish I would have had that statement back when I was like 10 or 15. Because,
You wouldn't have listened.
well, who knows? Because nobody never told me that. So how do you know?
True. That's true.
So yeah. I mean, I know that now. I mean, hell, I'll cry at the drop of a hat now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. If it's gonna make me cry, I don't really get it. Doesn't I don't care.
I
Yeah.
just cry when I feel like it. Like, I especially cry when I'm pissed off, and those
Yeah.
are anger tears. When I don't cry, that means I don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's how I roll.
And Khalid says, "Oh, he wanted to come on, but he's working." See, like I said, I've been knowing Khalid for years. You might as well call him a fucking Jamaican. The man's always fucking working. He's got like 3 or 4 different damn jobs because he's an
Mhm.
actual decent father. He
Yeah.
actually takes care of his kids and everything. Oh, we got somebody
Hmm.
else coming on to the show right here. All right, that's what's that. That's what I'm motherfucking talking about.
How much longer are you going, Pooh? Or
Uh,
Fat Ninja?
you know what? I'm feeling it, so we can just keep on going. We got Mr. Leroy, keep Leroy Jenkins. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I can't. My face froze. I can't really. Okay. Wait, can y'all hear me though?
I,
Right? Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
we can hear you. I think you would have to switch over because there's 5 screens going. But I think that's why you can't see yourself.
We mean 5 screens. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
see, he can switch. He can switch it over to the screens because I think he can only have 4 on one platform. There you go.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So what's up, Keith? What's up? What's going on,
Hey,
bro?
what's going on, Fat Ninjas, man? It's nice meeting you, man.
Yeah, same here. We did talk briefly in one of the live streams, but it was almost like at the end of it or whatever. But yeah, man,
Hmm.
nice to actually chop it up with you. So what's going on, brother?
Man, I'm just I have a crazy world, man. And on this subject, man, mental health. Me being a medic, so I deal with this stuff every single day. You're right. Mental health is really bad right now, especially in the Black community, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know who to talk to. It's bad, man, and we need to bring some more awareness to this. Most definitely.
Yeah,
Damn,
absolutely.
EMT, man, that's a lot. That's a lot of work, dude. A lot of respect
Yeah,
for that shit. That's fucking
Yeah,
tough.
absolutely.
yeah, man.
That's some heavy stuff. Jason Saunders says there's nothing wrong with crying, and you are a stronger person for doing it. Showing or expressing emotion, it is not a weakness, but a strength. Very well
Yep.
said, Jason. Very well said. Yeah, like I said, like when I was a kid, oh man, I get the hell slapped out of me if I cried about something. Oh, I hurt my knee, or I feel bad, mommy.
Hmm.
Shit, slap the shit out of me,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or walk that
it's
shit
crazy,
off,
brother.
or whatever. And then, but now, yeah, like I said, I'll dry the dry. I'll cry the drop of a hat. Now I don't give a damn. I, I really don't.
Hey, I'm gonna set my phone down and go take a leak. I'll be right back.
All right, man. Uh,
Okay.
Easy says there is definitely nothing wrong with a catharsis. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Because crying don't have to be, that weakness. It's like you got to let some shit out. Like you got something built
Yeah,
up
Right.
you
in
do.
your heart, and you just got to let it out. Whether you cry, you yell, you break something. Hopefully, it's not some of mom's furniture or something. But you
Uh,
fucking break something. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that shit out because when it sits in there, it festers. It's like it's
yep.
like it's like rotting meat. It just gets this nasty, sickly, stinking smell. So it's nothing but negativity that comes out of it. That nasty smell that from rotting meat. That's what the spirit turns into if you don't have find a way to get that off your chest, to get it off your spirit.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, mental health is definitely. We need to talk more about this, man. Most
So,
definitely.
what's some of the stuff that you've seen, Keith? Like, I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure as an
everything.
E. Yeah,
Everything.
like
You
it
name
mostly drug induced or like
Everything. Everything. It's
what do you
wild,
think
man.
the basis of it is though? Like, do you think a lot of it's to do with drugs or it's just like the stress from
Oh
people's lives?
yeah. Stress, relationships,
Yeah.
overdosed, and yeah, it's bad, man. And I had a patient today wanted to commit suicide, and I was just talking to him. We just exchanging ideas, and at the end of the conversation, he calmed down and everything. And which crying does help.
Yeah.
Which after we both cried a little bit, and he told me like, you one of the realest medics I ever met. I said, bro, I'm here.
Right.
And that helps, dude. That helps so much. Like just to have that somebody that actually thinks that you care about them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and I'm not even saying things that knows that you do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most definitely, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Easy says that's why metal detector helps. Helps his mental health a great deal. Yeah. Finding something. You got to find that one thing that brings you some joy. Drawing, metal detecting, playing video games, playing music, skydiving, wrestling.
Small amount of mushrooms.
Small.
No, I'm serious, dude. I'm not even.
If that what gets you where you need to be at, hey, small amount of mushrooms.
Not
too.
where you're like tripping out, but a very tiny bit of mushrooms, dude. All my anxiety, everything's gone, dude. Like I'm just fucking chilling.
Right. That's
that would definitely fuck up my anxiety medicine. No, I do not.
Yeah.
I will not do that.
Yeah, Mountain Timer says I watch YouTube streams to relax. It's something. You find something that brings you joy or helps you relax. Yeah, we just got to search for it. It may not pop up to you right there when you start thinking about it, but eventually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Khalid. Yeah, we did go to school with Pook Ninja.
Yeah,
Well,
you did.
you didn't see Pook too much because he was always in ISS. That's why you didn't see him a lot.
Hey, me too, man. Me too, bro. If I even showed up, they'd give me ISS. I just go to class anyway. I'm not even kidding. I just go to fucking class anyway. And then they would come and get me. And they'd write me a pass to go to ISS, and I just leave.
Damn.
Jason Saunders. I always wanted to try metal detecting. What is the coolest thing that you found easy? Hey, there you go. We got some people trying to do some stuff. Hey, Jot, what's up, girl? How you doing? Thank you for coming out and us supporting us. Thank you so much. Hey, Jot, if you like a crew of people that goes around and fucks with cops by catching them doing some dumbass shit, go to her channel. Her crew is always catching cops doing some dumbass shit. And I mean, she does a variety of other things, but I was cracking up. Me personally, I was cracking up just to see the looks on the cop's face when they turn around. There's a camera. I mean, not like just smartphones, like full cameras and shit. They're like,
damn, I love that shit. Fuck the police.
Yeah. Go check that shit out. Like I said, she's got a lot of other content, but that shit right there, that had me cracking up.
Hey, I just want to say something too. I understand everybody's opinion, but I'm former law enforcement myself, and I do government security as well.
Oh.
Well, don't put me on another list, dude. I'm already on most of them. What the fuck? You didn't tell me I had a Fed in here. I'm already on that list. Fucking put me on the list twice, dude.
Pook Ninja, ISS, my home away from home. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I saw Pook more outside of school because he spent all the hours in school in ISS.
Listen, Keith, what I will say about this, right, is I have a lot of family members in law enforcement. Yeah. And outside of that uniform, I will treat you like a normal human being, but I will flip you off in that uniform and ask you to pull me over for it because I know my rights. And if you do that, then you have a narcissism problem.
It's all good. No, I treat everybody with respect,
Yeah,
you're right. Because, because we have them cameras on our chest too. So I'm not going to come at you crazy. So, You know, everything's recorded. You know,
Right.
I'm not saying I'm
You're
fucking
funny, Granny. You're
swerving in the
funny, man.
highway. I'm gonna be like, fuck you. You know, I ain't doing all that shit.
Oh my goodness. That's now see everybody. That's Granny. See, hey, Granny loves getting banned on Twitch. If you want to see some more of that crazy shit right there, go check him out on Twitch.
Oh, thank you,
Okay,
man.
okay.
I mean,
Oh,
dude, I went to jail for 30 days for putting a sticker on a light pole. I didn't even put the fucking sticker on the light pole, dude. It was a lot of bullshit. Like, you know how hard it is when all the officers booking you are just laughing hysterically. They're like, you did what? Criminal mischief?
Yep.
A sticker on a light pole? I went to the judge.
right.
He was like, $2,500. I said,
That's
dude,
right.
I got a pressure washer. I'll fucking go peel that motherfucker off right now. With $2,500, it's $3 worth of gas in 10 minutes worth of time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
Well, see, the reason I got 30 days is because I didn't pay their shit, and then they came and got me on a warrant. But
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Like if you skip court, they're coming after you.
I went to court. I
Yeah.
just didn't give them the money.
That's why I tell people don't skip your court date. Please don't do
Well, if you don't give them that money, they fucking still come get your ass. You can go to
that's
court.
right.
You don't pay them
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
you
See if
know?
they don't come get you.
Yeah, they still coming. AJ
Yeah.
said, I don't disrespect cops. No. AJ and her crew don't disrespect them. Like they don't harass them. It's just like, hey, you doing something you ain't got no business doing. We just filming it.
Man, I have to
And-
go check out her content. It was Ajo Corner. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there, you know, and check that out, man. That's gonna be
Uh-oh.
Well, I
interesting.
should check that out too.
He coming to get you, AJ. You know that?
No, and I really like having conversations with law enforcement because we have very differing ideas, man. Like, my opinion of law enforcement, and don't get mad at me for this, is that you guys aren't there to protect the people. You're there to protect state assets. I mean, that's how the law is written.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that could definitely be something to be argued about. Yeah, I mean, you know, me being a black man, I've seen, you know, both sides. So like, I try my best.
Now,
to
good
be-
cops protect people. Sorry to interrupt,
Yeah.
Ninja.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, there is that, you know, that definite disconnect. And to see Khalid, you know, he says, damn, the police in here too. But see, I grew up with Khalid, so he has a right to feel the way that he feels. You know, I understand. I understand the way that he feels about cops because I haven't been like an actual witness, but I was, you know, seeing the aftermath of what had happened. And then a lot of times he wasn't even remotely involved at what the shit would happen. But as things go, if you're around a group when something goes down, you get kind of grouped in there, you know. So I definitely
How many times you been tased, Ninja?
Me none. Cause
I've been tased 3 times. I deserved every one of them too. I deserved every last fucking one. That motherfucker told me to sit on the curb. I booked it. He fucking caught me in the back with them spike tasers.
Yeah. Because because even doing security, I still have gun, you know, handcuffs, taser. Yeah, we still got arrest authority as well. But the only difference is I can't go outside of my radius. You know.
Yeah. I know.
Mhm.
Okay, we got Khalid, and now we got the great Khalid. What's up, man? How you doing?
Khalid?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, man. You're doing your job and shit. And like I said, every time I've been tased, I wasn't pissed at them because I deserved it. Like I fucking tried to run and I wasn't quit. I didn't fucking juke the taser. Them motherfuckers come out fast, dude.
Yeah, they're fast, man. They come. Yeah.
He didn't juke the taser. Hell,
I tried to Matrix that shit, bro. I tried to be Neo on them, but I missed. You know what I mean? They were fucking
right.
Agent Anderson.
Yeah. Easy says
right.
okay. Easy says okay. Got to go. Phone is almost dead, and have to drive much
Hi,
less.
Easy Digging. Thank you for the sub.
Thank you, Easy. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Later.
Hey, but Fat Ninja, man, appreciate talking to all of y'all. I'm gonna step down too and everything. But hey, we're definitely gonna stay in contact, hosts. And Granny and Pookie, nice meeting y'all. I'll definitely follow y'all channels, okay?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Pookie.
thanks, Keith. Have a good night, man. Don't get anything crazy with the fucking EMT shit. That shit gets wild.
I feel you, man.
All right,
Take
bro.
care.
All right, love you, Keith, man. Later.
All right.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, AJ, it's always about that money. Got to get that quota. Yeah, and see that's the motivation. But also, once
Hmm.
again, mental health.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
got the right mindset, you'd be like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that, and you will find a different place of work, or you will, be a whistleblower. See, mental health affects everything. It affects how you think about normal stuff, like normal circumstances. You know the difference between right and wrong. So these
yeah.
cops, these dirty ass cops doing that stupid shit that they doing,
Hmm.
they know what they doing is wrong. It's
Yeah.
all about mental health.
Well, it's just like I was at the one job for 19 years and I switched. I did a little things that I had to do. I was like, I'm going to do it. This is the way it is. You just got to
Mm,
put your mindset, like you said.
yeah. AJ says, "Oh my God, I would love to do a panel with police officers and cop watchers being respectful and blow everybody." Hey, I'd watch that shit. I would fucking pay for admission for that shit. That'd be fucking awesome. That would be totally amazing.
I mean, I
Yes.
got ACAB tatted on my chest, but I'll still be respectful.
Oh shit. Yeah, that would be something awesome. I would definitely pay for admission for that right there. I would definitely pay for admission. All right, so let's go back to chat here. Let me see what we got here. Who's the other guy talking to the other cop? The other guy have who was the other guy talking? Not the other cop guy. I don't understand that, but yeah.
My
Uh,
name's Granny. It's
y-
Granny Loves Getting with no G band
yep,
on Twitch. All you gotta
yep,
do is look it up, or just Granny on YouTube. You'll be able to find my information on there.
yep,
Mm.
yep, yep. Obi was dropping the links and everything because I'm so far
Oh,
behind
thank
in
you, Obi.
chat. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just back
Hey,
there typing away, bro.
yeah.
He's like,
Hey, he is he is my second in command when it comes to running the show. Let me see. Okay, so you see, well, they need to have a group that train. Yes, yeah, I totally agree. Any
mhm.
type of occupation where you have to deal with the public, that should be mandatory. You
Yep,
have to deal with people with mental health issues or without. They need to have
yep,
their mindset right before
yep.
going out in the field because people are tired of the police. Think that they can just do whatever the hell they want and get away with it. So that's why you have people like AJot and her crew going out there because they don't want to see nobody get
Hmm.
hurt. They would have all that stuff on camera, so these cops are held accountable. That's the whole thing, and that goes with mental health too. Because if you have somebody running around who is, you know, uh, doing all this bad stuff, and that they're not being held accountable for it, you're
Hmm.
not only are you letting them down, you're letting yourself down because then if something happens to that person, whether you did it or not, of course, people with their issues are going to accuse you for it, even though is it right? No, but that's how the way the world works most of the damn time. So, uh, uh,
Right.
uh, yep, yep, Gonzo police.
Yeah.
They do have a rough job. Well, the good cops have a rough job. Dirty
Yeah.
cops, their job's easy as hell. They get to just fuck with everybody. But a decent cop is like,
Yeah.
they got to look at every situation from a tactical standpoint, and then once again, mental health. They,
Hmm.
if their mental health is good, they'll make the right, make the right choice. Or and Granny had the choice made for him. It's like, dude, stop running.
Yeah. Stop
Yeah, I
Well,
running.
fucked with some
I
police in
gotta
my
tase
day.
him. Yeah, it's like, okay, I gotta tase him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
just I got up. I was like, fuck it, yeah, whatever. I guess I didn't get away. Whatever. Dude, and I mean, like, listen, when I get arrested, and it's been a long time since that shit's happened, but when I get arrested, I fuck with them to the hill. Like, why not? And the worst part is when you use the law to defend yourself, and they don't know about it. Like, they act like you fucked their wife or something. It's like one of the biggest fucking things to me. Like, dude,
Biggest
I'm
form
just
of
I don't want to get
disrespect.
thrown in a cage. Why are you acting like I'm a dickhead?
Wayne, cool, man. Like I said, whether you stay for an hour, for a minute or the whole entire show, I truly appreciate, you being a friend of mine, and like I said, Wayne is probably going to give me a good talking to because I've been I've been using some words, and I get a little fired up sometimes too. I try my best to be as professional as possible, but
Really? You're a
I
professional?
I'm I ain't gonna stifle how I feel about something. If I feel strongly about something, I'm gonna speak on it. So
I think you do a fucking fantastic job. I think you are an up and coming broadcast legend.
well, I wouldn't say all that, but I do
Yeah,
I do thank you for that, though. I appreciate that, man. I truly
You got
do.
that silky voice too, bro.
No, I ain't very
what is
white.
he kissing up? He's kissing up to you, Ninja. He's kissing your
You know what you
ass.
should do? You should do some fucking Conway Twitty karaoke. You know who Conway Twitty is?
Yeah.
The rhinestones and the fucking bouffon. Hello,
Oh,
darling.
oh my
It's
Oh,
been
goodness.
a real long time.
Oh
Yeah, you
my
should do some of that.
HI says now there are some activists out there that are just off the claim of full throttle. Yeah, see, there are people that do, things once again, hashtag the right way. So that's the thing. AJOT's crew, they do things the right way. They're not like trying to break into people's cars or anything
mhm.
like Top's cars and doing all that shit. They're just simply filming injustice when it happens. That's all they do. And of course, police get mad. They harass AJOT's crew. It's because AJOT's crew, they don't do nothing. They're just filming. It's like, hey, look, you're doing something
Mhm.
wrong. We're capturing it on camera. Oh man, fuck that shit. Blah 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 blah. So they just you know
Well,
they get
AJ, as
butthurt.
a fiery young man, I will say that I have done some. What is the God? What's the word on the of limitation? Statute of limitation on
Mm,
destruction of state property.
Mm.
mm, yeah.
I well no.
Like
What's the limitation? I
I
don't
have no.
know.
What is it like?
I
What
have
10 years?
okay.
Maybe.
Some people I know have done some shit to in activist parties that they were involved with.
Yeah.
But usually it's like early teen, not early, late teens, early 20s to mid 20s. That's when I did most of that shit. I
Mm,
wouldn't go do it now that I have a family and shit. I definitely wouldn't go do it. I'm not saying I probably wouldn't go do or they wouldn't go do it again, but
Oh my
um
right.
dude, it just seems like like they treat it and not all of them. The worst part about cops is like, so when you've watched Cops or whatever, and I know this isn't the
God.
broadest, what is the one thing that all of them say? They say the same thing as soldiers.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
trying to get home to my family.
yeah. Well, see,
We
that's what they're programmed to do that. And see, once again, you're taking the human element out of somebody being a cop. A cop should be able to use their own mind,
Mhm.
yeah.
mental health, and
Yeah.
be a human out there on the field. You shouldn't be some kind of RoboCop. Yeah,
Yeah,
drop
I
it.
agree.
Plugging
And the
people.
fact that the fact that the first thing that comes to your mind is that you're just trying to get home to your family means you're treating it like a war zone and not a public service.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not every encounter has to end with somebody getting a knee in their back and choking to death or getting plugged several times with a pistol when you're not even reaching for a weapon and stuff like that. People, mental health. See, mental health
Yeah.
encompasses
Yep.
every single thing that we do day in and day out, whether it's taking care of our children, whether it's our jobs, whether it's in school, whether it's in church, everything. Mental health has a lot to do with a lot of different things. And that's the main focus. And I mean, I'm really glad that we had a chance, like yuck it up. Thank you, Granny, for bringing the funny like you always do. I totally appreciate you, man. But see, we have to laugh about this stuff sometimes. Like what's that saying?
Mhm.
You got to laugh to keep from crying.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to do that. Like we did say, sometimes a good cry is very good, but sometimes either you can't or you don't want to do it. So sometimes you just got to laugh that crap off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Um,
should find the humor in most situations, even if it's really terrible, terrible ones. I mean, there are some excluded, don't get me wrong, but
right.
man, like, it's to me that always that's what always brightens me up is finding a laugh in it. You know, even in like close family members' deaths, man, I always laugh about the shit that that we did together. You know, my friends, like, dude,
Yeah.
I've lost 27 friends to fucking fentanyl.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you just laugh about like, oh, you remember that time that the dude gave us a bunch of blow to clean his dirty ass fucking apartment? Yeah, you know, that was funny. And then he bought us Chinese food. You know, you know, you just look back at the funny shit, like, and yeah, I can't, my biggest thing is like I have a problem with depression, and not really from like that kind of stuff, but like always finding the humor, even in my own depression, is always what helps.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. We just need to find that balance, and it's tough because life comes at us at the speed of light, literally. I mean, from you don't know how your life is going to change from 1 second to the next, and
Yep.
it's hard finding that balance. But if you can find that balance, well, what good for you. But for most
Mhm.
of us, that doesn't exist. So we
That's
No.
have to,
true.
No.
we have to find those ways to escape for a while, like Granny was saying. But don't go too far down the rabbit hole. You got to be able to say, okay, this is entertaining for this amount of time. Okay, let me get back to real life, because I definitely I've seen a lot of people go down that rabbit hole. And it's like, wow, you spent 2 days playing World of Warcraft,
That's
and
exactly what
Oh
I
and
was thinking.
God.
and you literally forgot to
God.
eat, and you literally
Yeah.
forgot to eat.
See, at
It's like,
least I
dude, what the hell
stopped
is
to
wrong with
eat
you?
or go to work. I do have a stopping point and
Right,
sleep.
right,
It's like
right. Yes. Wayne says, I don't care how you talk. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, see, I grew up around a lot of people that if you said damn, you would get told off. So,
oh,
so
yeah.
but thank you, Wayne. I definitely appreciate that you allow me to communicate my message and stuff the way I see fit, as long as I keep it respectful. So, you know what, that's how come I consider Wayne, me and Wayne friends. At first I wasn't quite sure. I was like, yeah, he's a cool guy, but just actually talking to him, it's like, you know what, he's a, he's a solid dude. So yeah,
Is he
I'm
like a
definitely
preacher
on.
or something?
Yeah, yeah, he's a minister. He's got his own, well, custom screen printing. That's his actual YouTube channel, but he's also has a worship channel also. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but he's not like
I'm a minister.
minister of chaos.
No, I'm a legit state certified minister. And yeah, it is of chaos. It is not of any kind of religion. But yes,
Okay.
chaos is very good. I like that. Minister of chaos. You
Chaos.
just coined it.
Minister to chaos.
Yeah, you're welcome.
There you go.
Yeah, he also says my city has a lot of bad cops too. Yeah, I mean, bad cops, unfortunately,
Mhm.
they're like everywhere. They're worse than the epidemic. I don't want to say the C word, but yeah, that
Yeah.
the epidemic. They're just as bad. They
Mm.
infect the good neighborhoods. They give the good cops that are trying to earn a decent living. Honest living. You know, they make them look at them as like, well, dang, they're getting all this. How come I can't have it? And then, if they got mental health issues, they might get swayed to start
Yep.
doing the wrong thing. So yeah. Khalid, who's watching the WWE pay per view this weekend? Where's my guy Pook? And he already answered. And dang, he said they all suck. Dang, I was trying to give him some kind of credit. Dang, he's like, all of them suck. Dang.
I mean, the way
Okay.
I see it, and that's what I told Keith, man. And as soon as you're out of it, I just don't think that they're human beings in that uniform. That's my biggest thing. They're property of the state. When they're
Yeah.
in that uniform, they are property of the state to me. They are no longer human beings because they don't treat me like one. Usually in that uniform.
Mhm. The
Mm.
great Khalid says Granny seems a cool dude. He is. He is.
Oh well, thank you.
He's crazy off his rocker, but I mean, he's a cool dude.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
I ain't lying though.
I'm being respectful here.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I
that's
know.
good.
I know. I know.
That's
I
good.
know. I know. Because, like I said, if you want to see the real Granny, Granny loves getting banned on Twitch. You'd be like,
Oh,
man,
did you see what I did to myself the other night?
no, I didn't actually. What the
Oh,
fuck
I
did
had
you
to
do
end
this time?
stream.
Oh
I
Lord.
ate 2 Carolina Reaper infused pickles, and then I drank a shot of the brine, and I
Wow.
got like the capsaicin cramps really bad, and then I shit my brains out like
Oh
the
my
entire
goodness.
next
Oh
day.
my God. Why the hell would you want to do that? You got to do
I
something
don't.
else productive with your life.
When
I
it
don't.
comes
It
to
was kind of
Granny,
productive.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's not. It is
counterproductive.
not productive. It
That's
is
a type of
not
productive.
productive. How is that
That is a
productive?
type of counterproductive. Have you ever eaten a Carolina Reaper?
Oh, hell no. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I just play my video games.
It's not
That's my drug.
it's not drugs. It's a
It's a pepper.
No.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
No, I
But-
stay away
It's
from
like the
it.
hottest pepper in the world.
See, I don't eat. Nope. Nope. Nope.
No,
Nope.
no, 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 no.
It was bad. Let me just say, I've eaten a lot of hot shit. That was the hottest. The brine, CM, content is content. He's absolutely right.
Yeah.
The brine was the hottest thing. Like after eating the 2, oh, that's not even the worst. My girl made me a tuna sandwich to cool my mouth off with. She spiked it with another pickle. So I ate
that's what
3
you
of them.
get. That's what you get.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't mad at her.
I'm
Oh,
just saying,
goodness.
that's what you get.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're going to go ahead and close the stream down, but I want to thank everybody so much. I mean, yes, it was a serious topic, but we did shed some, a little bit of comedic light on it. You know what?
Yeah.
We don't have to be in this fight alone. There are people that are out there willing to help. You just have to have the will, and once again, mental health, the want to seek the help. So
and if you know who I am, you can always reach out to me too. I'll talk to you as long as I'm awake.
As long as you're awake, so that means if anybody wanted to talk to you, we need to smack you awake to get to
Well, no, I just can't answer a message. I don't wake up to messages on my phone. I usually leave it on silent. So, and I want to thank Fat Ninja because you're right, dude. This is a huge issue, and I know making light of it is. That's just how I cope, and I hope that everybody out there that's struggling can find their own coping mechanisms that are healthy.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
Yep. And Wayne says goodbye, everyone, and God bless. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. You didn't have to stay and comment from time to time. You could have went off and did your own thing, but you stayed along with us. I totally appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. That truly means a lot. And thank you, Granny. Thank you, Pooh Girl. Keith, if you're out there in the ether, thank you too. I appreciate you, brother. If anything, I get to see Leroy Jenkins whenever I see you. So if anything, that's cool enough by itself. So I truly appreciate y'all coming out, supporting. Like I said, the donation thing will be up for the rest of the month. So like I said, you don't got to donate right now. If you get a little bit of change in your pocket, $1 or something, throw it the way of the donation, that's cool too. But the main thing was to get a light on this subject, make it known that it's not just the big influencers, it's not the government. This stuff is an everyday problem, and it needs to be dealt with on an everyday basis.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I've been Fat Ninja once again. Thank you, Obi, being the right-hand man behind the scenes, doing his thing, keeping things moving. Appreciate you, brother. Pook Girl 77. Make sure you check her out on YouTube. Pook Girl 77. She needs some subs. She's a cool-ass gamer chick. And, of course, Granny loves getting banned on Twitch. If you want to get your brain melted by some of the crazy-ass shit that he says and does, go over there and check him out. And Keith, his link has been dropped in the chat. Thank you, Oprah, for doing that. Appreciate you. So we're out of here, and we least expected it. I just stole your sandwich. Later, folks.
Thank you.